Mummies and savages are all that I see, so strap in and strap on, and let's analyze BTC. Guys, we only have to keep our moon boosters clenched tightly for another 24 hours, after which we can let loose and unleash maximum gainage upon our under trousers. As we discussed in yesterday's video, guys, this is the most critical crunch time we've seen in months. These next 2 days are some of the most critical days for Bitcoin's price that have occurred on these charts in the past 3 months. And is it possible we could see a squeeze, a pump similar to GME, but in fact in Bitcoin instead of GME? It's time for some dumpage. Welcome back, everyone. I'm your host, Duncan Doinkage, and if you're wondering if I'm related to Dilbert Doinkage, the answer is of course yes. Wow, guys, we have a lot to be delving into. Specifically, we're going to be spending a lot of time on Bitcoin's charts because the last few videos, we've kind of been switching it up and kind of covering some news and some fundamental data and upcoming things to get excited about. Specifically in yesterday's video, why February is going to be so important, why the first week of February is so exciting as well, and in particular tomorrow is actually a big day, a massive day, guys. So make sure to check out that webisode if you haven't, and as well we have some announcements, some things you guys are definitely going to want to stick around for towards the end of the webisode. So without any further ado, if you guys are new to the channel and you love fat dumpers and you just don't even care who knows it, make sure to hit that like, subscribe, turn on those post notifications so you get updated alerts when we send out this absolutely emergency alert, urgent attention, absolute groundbreaking savage content. And without any further spladoosh, let's jump in. So guys, with T-minus 24 hours until Bitcoin gets its most critical monthly close of this entire cycle, the very first monthly close of the year 2021, and the most critical after getting rejected off the 1.414 fib level, like we did actually back in the previous bull market. Guys, this is absolutely critical stuff. Now, before we dump into anything else in this webisode, I want to actually take a look at specific targets of what I want to see Bitcoin close here without looking too bad. So obviously, if we get the candle, let's just say we assume this is what the candle would look like in 24 hours when we get this monthly candle close. This is not nearly as detrimental as we've been talking about, right? We've been talking about this monthly candle for about a week now and how important it is. But this in itself wouldn't be too bad. I remember when we were talking about this back when it was like, you know, right around like 30, even 29,000. That's really, really bad. But ultimately, what I want to see is any close above 32,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. And now, if we take a look at this again, I want to kind of demystify or just take a little bit of the craziness out of this, guys. Last time we got rejected off the 1.414, like we did here. Okay, this is the 1.414, right around 40. It's actually like exactly 42,000. So that's where we got rejected. We did that at the 1.414 exactly in the last cycle. And as you can see, looking at this candle, do you think people were freaking out about this candle back then? Probably. It's actually a very identical looking candle to what we're seeing right now. So it doesn't look much different. If our candle ends up looking like this, then again, it will look pretty similar to what we see now. In fact, currently we actually do have some nice girth on this body, candle body. The wick is not incredibly dominant, but the level for me where this starts to get kind of ugly is if we close below the 1.272, which is right about 32,000 US dollars. So basically within the next 24 hours, if we get a close above 32,000, then I'm not very concerned. But if we get a close below 32,000 US dollars, then I think it's safe to say we have some spoiled eggs on our hands at that point. But guys, if we go to this 1 hour chart, what exactly is Bitcoin doing? Well, basically after the Elon pump we saw from, what was it, like 31, 32, all the way up to 38, almost 39,000 US dollars per Bitcoin. It was basically only straight dumpage after that, and the only area that we've reclaimed so far is just this fib level on the 1 hour chart, the 0.382. But guys, as we've been talking about for quite a long time now, if you guys have been watching these videos, the critical crunch zone between 35.5 and 34.5, we have been not able to even enter that. You can see rejection after rejection on this 1 hour chart. So we're really getting squinched and squeezed just in a very tight area here. And guys, again, this is so insane to watch. I guarantee there's going to be something absolutely wild that'll happen in the next 24 hours. And it most likely, depending on where Bitcoin closes, either above 32 or below 32, could have an impact over the next month of Bitcoin's price. Now guys, with that being said, I don't want to dirty your diapers too much, because even if we would get, you know, let's say the worst case scenario on this monthly chart, ultimately, guys, am I still bullish for Bitcoin in 2021? Oh my goodness, absolutely, right? This would sidetrack us maybe a month, 2 months, absolutely at the very maximum. So ultimately, do I think Bitcoin's going over 100, 150, even 200,000 this year? That is exactly still what I'm expecting, no matter what happens within the next month. So I just want to put that out there because I don't want to rustle anyone's jimmies. Now, if we go to the 4 hour chart with Bitcoin, same thing here, guys. Let's actually just extend this out here because I extended the fibs. But yeah, for the most part, still getting rejected right at the critical crunch zone, this blue area right here. Absolutely savage. Guys, one thing I want to point out as well, actually, before we go any further, let's take a look at this. So MrBeast is one of the biggest people that actually put Bitcoin in his bio, just like Elon Musk did, right? You see it right here, Bitcoin. And fun fact, actually, I actually invested in Bitcoin back in early 2017 because of a MrBeast video. He's probably, I think he might be one of the biggest YouTubers. I think he's in like the top 5 most subscribed, most viewed, most successful YouTubers in general. So his influence is absolutely insane. And what's crazy is I heard about Bitcoin for the first time back in college in 2014, but I never actually bought Bitcoin until the beginning of 2017. And it was specifically directly because of a MrBeast video. It's actually kind of a wild story. He made like 10-hour videos where he would do absolutely insane things for like 10 hours. Don't ask me why I was watching it, but I was skipping through and I just happened to click on one portion of a 10-hour video where he was on a phone call with one of his friends talking about Bitcoin. What an absolutely wild way to buy Bitcoin. I heard him having a phone call in the middle of a 10-hour video, and then I started doing research, and then within that same week, I had Bitcoin, I had Ethereum, and I had some other cryptocurrencies. So guys, with that being said, he did a survey here of, hundreds of thousands of people here, and as you can see, do you hold any Bitcoin or other crypto? 60% of people said no, 40% said yes. But guys, at the end of the day, this is just some more evidence that there is still a lot of people, even after everything that's gone on, there is still a lot of people who have never dipped their toes into Bitcoin. And guys, there's just so much more room. I don't even have to really state that, but just very interesting, I think. And another thing I want to dive into here, guys, is it possible that hedge funds, which right now are actually shorting Bitcoin, according to this article, to the tune of more than $1 billion, even as retail traders pile into Bitcoin and other cryptos like Dogecoin, they're trying to short Bitcoin. Now, is it possible that a community, like we've seen on Wall Street Bets, that a community like Wall Street Bets could actually be able to squeeze those shorts and shoot the Bitcoin price up? In fact, because of Elon's tweet, a lot of shorts were liquidated yesterday because of that. But people are still shorting Bitcoin. Hedge funds have been increasing their Bitcoin short positions, effectively bets that the price of an asset will fall, since the Bitcoin price began climbing in October. So this is not something new. They've been shorting Bitcoin for a while. So I know there's some talk of this potentially happening. Another interesting thing here is that the brokerage eToro, after adding 5 million users through all of 2020, registered 1 million just this month, right? So think about that. The entire year of 2020, they registered 5 million new users. This month, which isn't even over yet, they've already registered over 1 million just in the first month. What that suggests is the demand for equity and cryptocurrency trading is still growing. And guys, it absolutely is, right? You see so many people talking about if you would have put in your stimulus check into Bitcoin, how much it would be worth now. Yeah, it's probably one of the smartest moves people could have made, is just putting their stimulus check into Bitcoin. And as we talked about yesterday, this trend of people looking for other alternatives where we can't have these hedge funds or these big institutions shutting down the ability for us to buy and just manipulating the market. Guys, that is what decentralization is all about. That is what cryptocurrency is all about. So again, anybody new watching these videos that is just getting interested in Bitcoin, welcome, welcome, welcome. There is so much to learn, and the more you learn, the more convinced that you will be that this technology is just very impressive, very necessary stuff. And guys, we continue to hold above some very critical levels. The main takeaway though, besides the fact that we need to have a monthly close above 32, is that right now, and for the past 2 days, we've been battling the 21-day moving average, which as of right now, it's right about 34.6, 34.7. So we're right under it as I'm recording this video, a little over 34,000. So this is the big test. If we can get a break above the 21-day, that'll be critical. You can see we had such a massive wick above it, and we closed our daily candle directly below it, and currently our daily candle is literally also still same place directly below it. And guys, this is huge as well, because if we are in some sort of falling wedge, you see a pretty big pump, whether it was strictly because of Elon Musk, or if it was a combination of Elon Musk and TA, or if it had nothing to do with Elon Musk. It did have a breakout here, but you see it immediately retraced. And where did you see it bounce, and where did you see it ultimately find resistance and support? Directly at that 21-day moving average, after it bounced at the 50-day here. So again, these two moving averages are by far the most critical things we have to be looking for right now for Bitcoin. And here's what I think. If we can get this monthly candle close anywhere above 32 within the next 24 hours, right, when we get this monthly candle close, if we get that, then I think it's very likely that we'll have the momentum and we will have the confidence in the market to blow past this 21-day moving average. And guys, the rest is history. With that being said, we could easily see all-time highs within the first week of February 2021. So what am I saying there? Could we expect a $42,000+ Bitcoin the first week of February if the specific things that I just mentioned happen? Absolutely yes. And as well, guys, as I said in yesterday's video about Ethereum, but I'm actually looking as well, very nice opportunity. We could see this actually pump during the first week of February when we're having all of those meetings, because I don't think people are only going to be bullish and only going to be talking about Bitcoin at these virtual conferences. I think it's going to also be involving Ethereum as well, right? Ethereum and Bitcoin together. I believe that it's very likely within the next 2 weeks maximum, we are going to see a breakout with Ethereum. Ethereum has held extremely strongly within the structure. The 21-day has been very strong for Ethereum. If we take a look, guys, we're below still Bitcoin's 21-day ever since January 20th for 10 entire days. And guys, we have been bouncing at the 21-day for Ethereum. Ethereum looks stronger. Ethereum in the short term looks much more bullish. I get comments all the time. What am I more bullish on in the next week, Bitcoin or Ethereum? And I always say Ethereum. Ethereum looks much more bullish to me right now. And not to mention, Ethereum paired with Bitcoin is still in a critical 4-year consolidation pattern that ultimately I think is going to push Ethereum to much higher prices over the first 2 quarters of the year 2021. Wow, so if you guys are new to the channel, make sure to hit that like and subscribe. And as well, guys, for anybody interested, make sure to follow me over here on Instagram. I just created an account. I think I'm actually going to be doing some different unique giveaways here on Instagram. And as well, I'm going to be documenting some more stuff over here, specifically when I move and set up a whole new thing, guys. I'm going to be probably documenting that on here. So yeah, make sure to follow me. It's just my name here on Instagram. I will put the link in the description in the pinned comments. And as well, for anybody interested in trading, make sure to take advantage of our 620 limited time deposit bonus on BYBIT, experienced traders only. And if you want to support the channel and never trade more than you're willing to lose.